Man, that was a heavy train. At least I'm here in Nevada now. Finally. After for so long, I finally completed it. Oh my goodness, sir! Are you okay? What happened? I'm fine. All that matters is I finished my project. That's what matters. What project? What are you talking about? I present to you the Mammoth experiment, the new locomotive for the Union Pacific. But that's not even... What is that? We're only supposed to have 25 of the big boys and... We're only supposed to have 25 big boys in our roster, not 26. Did you build that? Indeed, I did build this thing. I used the parts from scrapped fetter Challenger locomotives that have been scrapped from being old and worn out. And I used their wheelbases and all their parts and many other old engine parts to build this huge engine. I based it off the papers off of your design. And I thought that having this locomotive would be a good addition to the Union Pacific. But, sir... You can't be serious. Who are you to say anyway? Who are you? Dr. Andrew Jacobs, a scientist of steam and mechanical engineer of steam-powered engines. I thought I'd build this engine for your railroad. Even though it was a bit painful in the end, it was still worth it. It was worth it. 4014. Oh dear. My friends and brothers and sisters are not gonna believe me when I tell them this. I better tell them to keep 4025 out of their memory and just ignore it, because that locomotive doesn't exist. Oh, the others are not gonna believe me when I tell them. Dr. Andrew Jacobs, I understand that you were trying to help my already have enough big boys as they are. And also, using scrapped engine parts are not allowed. That locomotive had many problems of what you had made, and those Fetter Challenger parts were not helping the locomotive at all. And there wasn't any 4025 locomotive that was going to exist in the roster in the Union Pacific. You should never have built that locomotive. Someone could have been seriously hurt, or worse. Be lucky that it wasn't a passenger train that your locomotive crashed into. Luckily, the fuel train was empty. And it's a good thing that locomotive was very old and weak. Because that locomotive was needed to be scrapped anyways, because we didn't need that engine. I'm not gonna put any charges on you. I was only trying to help, Mr. Williams. I just wanted to help your company. Now I just made it worse, and now my creation is gone. It would have been a nice locomotive for my own, but now I just messed up that chance. I'm so sorry. Well, at least my locomotives of big boys are the same number as in my roster. Only 25. And remember, that locomotive 4025 never existed. Do you understand that? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. You're lucky that I'm not charging you, because it would have been bad. I understand you were trying to build something for me, but you should have asked permission first. I think it would have been best if you just left those locomotive parts that have been scrapped alone, Doctor.